The following contest is our main event, and it is a pick your poison match. Introducing first.
I'm in my zone, get on my level, I'm walking that move at. Get off of me, I ain't prodigy, I feel like I ain't.
Well, you know, I'm trying to come down off of what just happened on free TV. That was wild, but I guess we have to get ready for this main event.
Yeah, I thought when Will put me and Khalif in charge, things were chaotic, things were crazy, but Jay Free, every time you host a Jay Free TV, it does not work out.
You know, that's not really the intent for free TV, but it seems like it is the ongoing occurrence. So I don't know, man. I don't know if it's a good idea to keep it going forward. People keep getting hurt, and I don't want to be the reason.
A proverbial free-for-all. Every time free TV shows up, but the big breaking announcement, Henrik and that massive woman to meet DJ Hyde and a person he believes will embarrass Henrik by defeating him.
And introducing the opponent chosen for DK.
Oh, what? What is this?
That's Eran Ashe.
No way.
Who is scheduled to bring out his pick your poison opponent.
Oh, he's just bringing him out. Okay.
Yeah, could Eran Ashe have picked himself?
I mean, I don't doubt it, and I wouldn't be surprised. He's been trying to get his hands on DK for a long time now. I think this, maybe not.
I decided to go get some family together.
Some family? This guy has family? This music sounds familiar. Is this?
It's a Sir Mix-a-Lot song.
Is this what I think it is? It can't be, though.
It's a gentleman we've seen in the dojo only a couple times in the past. A former CZW World Tag Team Champion.
What? No way. Oh my.
The original Monster Mack of the Hit Squad. It's Steve Mack. Holy.
Is this Aaron's brother? What? I don't know who I'm more afraid of, to be honest. Oh, shh.
Monster Mack, Steve Mack.
Steve Mack in the
scheduled to meet here as the poison picked by Eran Ashe. He called him family.
Eran really brought Mack to wrestle this bump.
The opponent for DK Meadows, Steve the Monster Mack.
Mack, perhaps one of the most decorated tag team professionals on the face of the planet.
I'm feeling those boots.
They match your pants at this point.
Ready.
Big time boots.
Ring the bell.
I do not know what to expect from this one.
A huge main event here on Dojo Wars. I guess the poison hype was real on this one, Jay Free. Monster Mack, Steve Mack, back at the dojo.
I think Eran picked the winner.
Toe-to-toe with our Medal of Valor champion. And now I've seen Mack throw people through walls at buildings before, Jay Free. Big back elbow just floors our Medal of Valor champion.
I think if DK was smart, he would just walk away and save himself for next week. He doesn't have to do this. He has nothing to prove to nobody.
As Medal of Valor champion, he's proven to be a fighting champion, taking on all comers, even in non-title matchups. Seen him take on competitors of all shapes, sizes, genders, creeds, whatever. We've seen him.
You know who's one person he did not beat in his dojo? Big time Jay Free.
And for some reason, you two never quite hooked it up.
Oh, we wrestled, but we had a draw because he's not better than me.
And during the Tournament of Valor, right before your tag team disintegrated back in December. Since then, you were scheduled to meet several times. But just like that shot right to the throat, everything kind of pulled up and stopped. World kept spinning though. Mack, the full head of steam, goes for a charge, misses. Meadows barely out of the way in time. Whips Mack back to the far side. Mack out of the corner with a huge clothesline. And down goes DK Meadows. Mack now stomping away at the spine of our Medal of Valor champion.
You know, DK's been Medal of Valor champion for a long time, but I feel like the duration of that entire run, he's been on his back. Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, Meadows on his way here at the time of the Super Show will have held the belt for almost 4 months. I think a lot of people expected a short reign from DK Meadows, but he's proven to be a tough and fighting Medal of Valor champion.
And every week, I feel like he's fighting from the bottom up.
Yeah, every week, Meadows seems to be in the position he is right now with a competitor like Steve Mack. Finds himself fighting, clawing, scraping.
And once again, down.
Big boot, and down goes DK Meadows. Meadows has perhaps the biggest month of his career ahead of him. Big snap suplex, float over by Mack, cover. Look at the smart, ring-savvy capabilities of Steve Mack, smothering the head and the mouth of DK Meadows on that cover. Hard for him to breathe, hard for him to kick out, to muster the ability to kick out and stay into this contest.
Yep.
Meadows trying to fire back with forearms on Mack, big knee. Meadows off the ropes. Oh my God, a clothesline. You gotta think if you're Eran, Ashe, is the plan here to take DK Meadows basically to that point of break, that breaking point, and have basically a husk of an individual show up to that Doors match next Friday night, Jay.
You know, and after that Doors match, our CZW main show will be taken away, and you know, DK Meadows is actually going to make his debut.
And Meadows scheduled to be a part of a scramble match that you have some favorites in, perhaps.
We already know who's going to win. That's of course. But what I was saying was, I'm not too sure DK is going to make it. If he makes it past this match, then he has Eran next week. And I don't know if he's going to make it past that match to get to the main roster. So we will see.
Yeah, Meadows, as we said, having the biggest month of his career. Mack here. Eran, Ashe, a rubber match with the big man for the Medal of Valor. And then a debut on the CZW main stage at To Hell and Back Saturday, October the 26th.
Yeah,
just a crazy 8 or 9 days here for DK Meadows now.
A lot to live up to, man. And I've been seeing Eran walking around these past few weeks in the locker room. And I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want to be in his way.
Yeah, look at the laser focus, the anger on the face of Eran Ashe. This is a man who intimidated Theo Ivory during the ring introductions earlier, as Mack just drives the force of his weight right on the chest of our Medal of Valor champion.
Yeah, that probably cracked the rib.
That's the type of damage that Ashe might be looking for in this contest. And again!
That cracked another rib.
Methodical, destructive pace here.
Is DK laughing? I think DK likes this pain. That's his problem.
Is that him or Monster Mack? And Mack just caught the knees right to the family jewels, if you will. Meadows. Oh! Just got taken out with a Samoan drop. Perhaps spiked head first on the drop on that one.
Didn't look.
You know, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, Jay Free.
Are you sure?
But I'm starting to believe that perhaps Monster Mack, Steve Mack, is not looking to win this contest. He's looking to take out DK Meadows.
That's why I told you from the beginning he should just walk away. I don't know what he's doing. Who's he trying to prove this to?
You know, you used to be friends with this young man for quite a long time.
Friends is a strong word, Michael.
I mean, you have many acquaintances, and the strongest acquaintance I ever knew you to be around was young DK Meadows. You and him were inseparable for the better part of 2 years. In the time I've known you, And Meadows has never shown any quit, even in his time where he seemed to be in the darkest and found himself trying to overcome his own demons. And right now, a humongous superplex trying to get himself back into this contest.
He's got heart.
But Meadows is not one to quit.
I don't know if he's got the fight.
His journey to becoming the CZW Medal of Valor champion was paved with struggles, was paved with pain. And Meadows has overcome that. We've talked at length with him about trying to be a better person, trying to be a better man, to grow up from being a child. And here, Meadows is sitting here fighting perhaps the toughest man he's ever had the pleasure of fighting. Forearm ricocheting off the chin. Meadows trying to fight back with one of his own. Mack misses with one.
But it's a smart idea to give all this fight a week before a doors match with Eran Ashe.
Yeah, a match that last time out, you did not win. You lost your Medal of Valor title defense. But because of the DQ, you managed to retain the belt. Meadows, since then, has said he's got a lot of proof, so you gotta believe in the back of his head, he's gotta beat Monster Mack, Steve Mack, here tonight.
He's gotta do something.
Full head of steam by Meadows. Drives an elbow. Step up enziguri. And Mack staggered around in the center of the ring, and down goes Mack.
Is he gonna go to the top?
Eran Ashe has been more talkative than I could ever imagine at ringside, trying to cheer on Steve Mack.
Eran just staring DK down.
Meadows to the top. Measuring him. Drives an elbow right in the heart of Mack. And Mack gasping for air. Cover 1, 2. And only a 2 count.
Come on, man.
Eran Ashe said he needed to go find family to help him with his business. We've seen alliances with Eran in the past, and they've not quite worked out, so perhaps family's the way to go. Meadows driving the knee, now whipping Mack into the corner. Mack quickly out, ducks the misses the clothesline. Big power slam, cover 1, 2, and again!
Wow.
DK unable to put away Mack.
You know, a lot of people know this wrestler as DK. I know him as the Vaseline Dream, and I don't think Mack was expecting this experience at all.
Big knee again, right to the back of Mack. Quite the hoss. Single leg drop kick. 1, 2, and Mack again staying in this contest.
Needs more than that. Eran's starting to look a little frustrated. Oh, see?
Eran Ashe has had enough. Again, a talkative Eran Ashe is a dangerous Eran Ashe. Get in the face of DK Meadows. Meadows, though, getting right back on it.
Ooh.
Misses with that kick. Mack lifting up Meadows like he's weighed nothing.
Oh.
Ripcord lariat, holy Christ.
Bye-bye.
1, 2,
Oh!
3. And Meadows almost kicked out of it.
Almost does not count in professional wrestling, Chris. He was almost a winner, but now he is definitely a loser. Family gets the job done. And that's been enough for me. I think you paid me enough money for this. I'm done.
Just 8 days away from perhaps his toughest test to date. DK Meadows went toe-to-toe with a professional wrestling legend. And you can argue that he almost had his number. Will this be the scene in just 8 days? Will Eran Ashe walk away with the Medal of Valor Championship? We're going to throw it up to Theo Ivory for For Chris Shelton, for Theo Ivory, for Jay Free, for Valentina Vasquez. I guess Theo's not going to get an interview. We'll see you next week, right back here at the dojo. Friday night for WSU, and our Super Show. Friday, October the 25th, CZW to Hell and Back, October 26th. See you around.